come on, Light.
What? This is craziness.
What's he up to? He's so smart.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Crazy.
Oh, what is this plan?
Oh, but now Light's going to kill him.
We're the Twisted Sisters.
Two sisters.
One twisted adventure. Come join us.
So, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and everybody else in between. We are reacting back to Death Note, episode 4, which is called Pursuits. Now, I'm assuming this is the pursuit on Kira, aka Light, and Elle, trying to hunt each other down to see who's the baddest of them all. So in the last episode, we did find out that Light's dad is the
Detective
head.
Chief.
Yeah, that's crazy to me. That's absolutely crazy. So I will be interested to see if his trick works, because I personally think that Light's not stupid.
Yeah,
sorry,
Light
not
is
Light.
definitely not. Elle's not stupid.
Elle, it's not stupid. So it's not going to take him long to work out that someone is doing something somewhere. But then Light's also not stupid. So.
Light wants him to look into the police force, which
Yeah.
to me sounds silly, because eventually it's going to get back to him.
It's going to get back to him, yeah.
Has
He's
to.
putting himself in the light, kind of,
Yeah.
in a way.
Yeah, in the light.
But, see what I did there? Unintentional. But he's also been followed. He has a
Yes.
stalker,
Yes.
which is where it ended on the last episode. So I can't wait to find out who that is. Is that Elle?
I don't think so. I think it's someone else. But we will find out. I just want to say, before we jump into it, thank you so much for joining us on this Death Note journey. Remember to leave and like and subscribe, and comment down below any thoughts that you're having on the Death Note series so far. Also, come and join us over on our Patreon. Join the Twisted Legion, where you'll get exclusive access to all sorts of goodness. You get watch-alongs, you'll get edited and unedited videos. You'll even get movie exclusives over there. So if you want to join us there, link is in the description below. And come and join us. Should we get onto it?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Has anyone seen Ryuk around lately?
Maybe he was serious about losing his death note. It was probably picked up by some human before he could get to it.
No way. Then he'd be stuck there till the end of that human's life or until the death.
Oh, he also offered Light shimmy gunny. I'm saying it right?
So bored.
Their eyes.
You know what? I actually heard
Yeah.
he was carrying 2 death notes.
Seriously? Why would he need 2?
Beats me. I'll never understand that guy.
So, the price for receiving the eyes of a
Shinigami.
is no more than half of my remaining lifespan? That's it, right?
Yes. Well then, do we
Come
have a
on,
deal or
Light.
not?
Ryuk. This deal is out of the question.
I thought he was going to take it.
Oh, so did I. Oh, that's a bit boring.
I thought he was so far into it, he's going to take it.
Let's get this straight. My plan is to create an ideal new world free from evil and all criminals, and I intend to reign as a god in that world for a very long time. I might consider the deal if it lengthened my life, but not if I die sooner. I figured you, of all people, should know I wouldn't take this deal.
Yeah. I still felt I should tell you that the deal existed just in
Yeah.
case. Anyway, I've done my part. I don't need you complaining I didn't tell you this earlier on.
This is what you call telling me early on? Don't you think you're a little late? I don't see why you couldn't have told me this when we met.
I feel like Ryuk's dropping like little really important things, just like
Yeah.
the most random
Every now and
times.
then.
He's not the slightest bit daunted by the fact that I'm a Shinigami. He doesn't suck up to me, and he seems to have no problem giving me a hard time.
Who is that?
Well, you sure there's nothing else you want to tell me ahead of time? Shinigami?
No, nothing else.
Not for now.
Probably.
Really? That's too bad.
What do you mean?
You know, Ryuk, I might have seriously considered the deal if you'd offered me wings instead of eyes. Just the idea of flying around freely in the sky sounds very godlike. After all, it's been mankind's dream since antiquity to be able to fly.
You'd stand out if you sprouted wings and flew around. Not to mention the police would have no trouble finding you.
I was only joking. Anyway, if I keep bargaining for eyes and wings and whatever else, next thing you know I'm gonna end up becoming a real Shinigami. who knows? I bet that could be pretty interesting.
Oh my god.
I wouldn't worry. Even without the eyes and the wings, you're already a worthy Shinigami. The Shinigami realm is slowly rotting. We lead meaningless and empty lives. And the only reason we still take human lives is because we're afraid to die ourselves. The truth of the matter is that we don't
Imagine this
always know
actually
why we
existed.
exist. In
Thing is,
fact,
it could, you know.
I doubt there's any reason for our existence at
We wouldn't
all.
know.
No. I
What
do
I'm
think there's
saying
another
is,
life
compared
somewhere.
to
That could be something
you're
like
becoming
this.
a much more impressive Shinigami.
Terrifies me to think about it though.
I don't know about that. I mean, from what you're telling me, it sounds like I'm doing a lot more work than they are, but I don't want to be compared to a Shinigami. I'm a human using this Death Note to make the world a better place for other humans. But I wouldn't necessarily say that the Shinigami realm is meaningless to humans either.
Why do you say that?
Well, just think about it. Whenever a Shinigami like you comes to the human world once every 100, no more like every 1,000 years, the human world changes dramatically. The existence of the Shinigami realm is extremely significant.
Really?
You told me just now that the Shinigami realm is slowly rotting, right? Well, when you return from this world, why not use what you've learned here to try and change it for the better?
Well, Light, I'm not sure
It's like, you
why
want me
I
to be a good
noticed this
person?
until now, but you're quite the positive thinker.
Yeah, of course I am. That's why I'm using the Death Note to create a better world. You have to be a positive thinker to even attempt something like this.
It's when we get carried away or not.
That's it. I got it.
Got what? What's this about?
I think I just figured out how to find the name of the guy who was following me today.
How are you gonna do that?
I'm gonna use the rules of the Death Note to my advantage. I already know that if I write down a cause of death, I've got 6 minutes and 40 seconds to record the conditions and exact time of death. First, I need to know exactly how far I can go in terms of specifying the details of death. This should be interesting.
Gonna test it out. Oh my god.
What?
It's gonna kill someone to test.
Yeah, it's me. Another 6 inmates were found dead last night. All were heart attacks. It's him. What? Bizarre behavior before they died? Could you be more specific? What do you mean? So they didn't just die from heart attacks?
No, what I'm saying is they all died of heart attacks, but it wasn't quite that simple. Before one of them died, he drew a pentagram on the wall of his cell using his own blood. Another left a letter, but it doesn't seem to be a will or anything meaningful. And as for the third victim, he escaped from his cell and ran all the way to the staff bathrooms before he died.
What's he up to?
What is it, Watari?
3 more heart attack victims, but the circumstances of their deaths are different from what we've seen thus far.
What do you mean by different?
I'm sending you a copy of a letter as well as pictures taken at the scene.
Okay.
It sounds like he was afraid that Kira would find him. It's believable that our victim might have been genuinely afraid and wrote this, but we know Kira can control the time of death. What if he can also determine the actions in the moments leading up to death? In which case...
Chief. We can't release details of these men's deaths to the media. As far as they're concerned, these are just heart attacks. I have reason to believe that Kira was performing some kind of
Oh, he's so smart.
And if that's the case, we'd only be giving him the results if this information is leaked to the public.
Right, I understand.
So now he's experimenting on his victims?
He's playing with people's lives as if all this was just a game. It's unforgivable.
It's your son. This is craziness.
He's really using criminals as test subjects. What is he trying to achieve?
I wonder if his dad would support him once he finds out it's him and the reason why he's doing it.
I think we're in
I
luck.
know.
The results of yesterday's little test have already been downloaded onto my dad's computer, and these results are just as I expected. The Death Note will work for what I have in mind.
Because you can kind of see the good he wants to do.
One of them escaped
Yeah.
and ran into the bathroom I had specified in the Death Note. Another one drew the same symbol I had drawn in the Death Note before he died. And finally, a third wrote the same letter I had written in the Death Note, word for word. All 3 did exactly what I intended them to do. For the other 3 inmates, I purposely wrote conditions that were virtually impossible. With the first one, I wrote that he would die in front of the Eiffel Eiffel Tower in 1 hour. However, everyone knows that it's physically impossible to go from a prison in Japan to Paris, France in only 1 hour. Since this couldn't happen, he simply died of a heart attack in prison. The next was supposed to draw an exact picture of Elle's face on the prison wall. This also didn't happen. You can't draw someone you've never seen, right?
Makes sense.
With the last one, I tried something slightly different. I specified that he would write a note that read, "I know that Elle is suspicious of the Japanese police." To be honest, I actually expected this one to work, but it didn't end up happening. Which means, it's impossible to make someone write what they don't already know. Or, at the very least, it has to be the kind of thing that they could come up with on their own. Basically, even the Death Note can't do the impossible. But, as long as it's within the realistic limits of what that person might do, I can control them as much as I want before they die.
That's
Very
crazy.
What's all this leading to? What's the point?
These latest victims will no doubt keep Elle and the police guessing. Even as we speak, he's probably trying to decipher all the clues I left for him. Especially that little note. That absolutely meaningless dying message.
But now Elle's gonna think that the police have put it out in public, right? Because he's found out.
To start something. If he moves now, there's a good chance that the FBI will notice someone acting suspiciously. But perhaps he has a different goal in mind altogether. Could the pentagram and this letter be some kind of message? Is this it?
All right, time for the real thing.
Real thing?
Yesterday on the news, they said this drug addict tried to rob a bank but was unsuccessful. He attacked a few people and then ran away empty-handed. I'll use him. It's kinda last minute, but I'm sure I can find someone. I got a few people in mind.
A few people? For what?
You'll
Yeah,
see.
what are you doing?
Believe it or not, I'm actually a rather popular guy. Ryuk.
Hello? Light? Oh, morning.
What's he up to?
He's still following me. Perfect. This whole thing would just be a waste of time if he wasn't tailing me.
Oh, she's gonna use her to find out about him, I guess.
A date?
Yeah. It's a date no matter how you look at it. And I'm sure even my stalker will see it that way.
But this isn't just a date, is it? You said that you'd figured out a way to find your stalker's name. So tell me, what do you plan on doing?
Huh? Come on. Didn't you see what I wrote in the Death Note? I explained it in great detail.
No. Doing that would take all the fun out of it.
In that case, just be patient and watch what happens.
I don't have patience.
Sorry.
No.
Waiting?
No, not at all. Anyway, I haven't been to Spaceland since junior high. I'm so excited. And the best part is I have you all to myself.
Yeah.
During the week, he goes to school and cram school at night. Dates on his
Oh,
day
is it
off.
someone Elle
Kid
has
is a
hired?
hardworking senior in high school. Chief Yagami's son, Light Yagami. No cause for suspicion.
Ooh.
At any rate, I'll be done with my surveillance today, and that'll be it.
Oh, but now Light's gonna kill him.
I bet he doesn't know his name yet.
I don't get it, Light. Didn't you say you weren't going out until entrance exams were over?
That was before I scored #1 on the national practice exams.
Oh, you're such a nerd.
What is this plan?
I feel like he's gonna use her somehow to. Oh.
It's him. He's here. 7 passengers, excluding him. No one's in the way. Everything should go smoothly.
Stay in your seats unless you want to die.
This is what he wrote down.
Bus jacking? You gotta be kidding me.
Everybody shut up.
Oh, he's gonna.
If anybody moves, I'm putting a bullet in their head. All right, driver. You listen to me. I know you've got the number for Spaceland's office on you. Call them.
Okay. This is Sasaki, calling from bus 174.
Tell them what's going on, and no tricks either.
My bus has been hijacked, and he's holding a gun to my head.
Give me that. You heard what he said. Now you listen up. Have a female staff member bring all of Spaceland's cash from yesterday. I know it's there. Have them meet us 2 bus stops from the park, and don't make me wait. If you mess with me at all, or try to get the police involved, I swear I'll kill every one of these passengers.
This is a bit extreme, isn't it?
Beauty, don't be scared. As soon as he turns around, I'm going to grab the gun out of his hand.
Don't be stupid. That's risky. If it comes to that, I'll take care of it. It's okay. We don't have to pass notes back and forth. As long as we keep it down, he won't be able to hear our voices over the sound of the engine.
Do you have any proof that you're not his accomplice? Why should we trust you?
Accomplice?
Yes, I've read about this before. The first hijacker comes in like he's working alone. Meanwhile, a second one pretends to be a hostage and stays in the very back just in case something goes wrong. What's the matter?
You really think he is one?
I have no choice. I'm sure Light Yagami isn't Kira. If
It's gonna
he was,
say
he
his
could just
badge.
kill this guy with a heart attack. Here's my proof. Take a look.
Oh.
FBI.
So smart.
I see. Well, we needed an outsider, so we got the FBI to investigate anyone connected to the Japanese police. His name is Ray Penber.
You don't need to kill him now, though.
I trust you. And I guess for the time being, I won't bother asking what an FBI agent is doing on the bus in the first place. Do you have a gun?
Yeah, I've got one.
So if it comes down to it, I can rely on you, right?
Yes.
Shut the hell up, you old hag! You want me to shoot you right now?
That's right. This guy. His face was all over the local news just a few days ago. Some junkie. He tried to rob a bank, ended up killing 3 people before he got away. He's extremely dangerous.
So Light wrote all of this down in the Death Note, like a whole script.
He's not
Yeah.
gonna do anything.
Don't move, you little punk! What the hell is that? Smartass! You guys were planning something back here, weren't you?
Damn it. If he sees that note from before, he'll find out the Light was planning to jump him and take his gun away.
Plans for a date, huh? Stupid kid.
Gotcha.
What?
Who the hell are you? You in the very back. What do you think you're doing? Don't mess with me! How long have you been hiding back there?
You can see him.
What's this? You're talking to me? So you mean you can actually see me right now?
Stay there, you! You!
How?
Me, you freak!
This isn't good. He's hallucinating.
Everyone, get down!
Oh, I get it. That little note that Light accidentally dropped was actually torn from the pages of the Death Note itself. Since he tricked this guy into touching the paper, he's the only other one on the bus who can see me. That's so smart.
Get away!
Sorry, pal. I'm a Shinigami, so I'm afraid your bullets aren't gonna kill me.
He's so smart.
Anyone who touches the Death Note can see me. I have to stay till the Death Note is finished, or I see you die, whichever comes first. And a Shinigami can't die from being shot. I've said all these things at one time or another. Well, he is the top-ranked student in the country. Guess I shouldn't be surprised. He even used this hijacking as a way to get the guy following him to willingly give up his name.
It's not the bus! Let me off!
Ooh.
11:45 on the dot. Everything went just as I planned. Kiichiro, also
And he knows his name.
accidental death. Boards the 11:31 Spaceland-bound bus near the eastern entrance to the park, holding a loaded gun and attempts to hijack the bus. He sees a horrific phantom and empties his gun trying to kill it. Terrified, he flees the bus. Immediately afterwards, at 11:45, he dies when struck by a car.
Wow.
The Death Note never You will be next. Ray Penber.
Just because he's following you.
No. Oh, no, but he's not a bad person. He's just doing his job. See, I draw the line when he's killing people who don't deserve. Like, why are you killing him? He's been hired to follow you. That's all he's doing.
Yeah. You said you're killing criminals and bad people.
So why are you now killing innocent people who's just doing their job?
The thing is, if only
I don't mess with that.
If only he knew that he'd wrote down no concern. He would have left him alone.
Yeah.
He would have left him alone.
Oh, I guess, yeah, that's a good point, actually. I guess he's probably he now knows he's FBI, and he's probably even more on edge that he thinks he knows something.
Yeah, but he was fine. He was just like no concern. No cause for concern.
Normal kid, yeah. Oh, he's going to die now for no reason. That's going to really annoy me.
But that's when he's crossing the line now.
Yeah. It's a fine line.
He's killing someone innocent.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if Elle hired that guy. Or the police. Maybe the police did it.
No, I reckon Elle did, because Elle knows that it's a school kid, or he thinks he knows it's a school kid, related to the police. So he's probably got them watching all of the police's kids. Yeah.
That's a fair point, actually. Yeah. Whew.
On to the next one.
Thank you so much for watching. If you are enjoying our Death Note journey, please remember to leave a like and subscribe, and a comment down below on this video, your favourite part, what you're enjoying, your theories. But as always, please no spoilers. Please don't spoil it for us. And if you'd like to join the Twisted Legion over on our Patreon, the link will be in the description below. And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.